On June 18, 2026, the Minister of Communication and Government spokesperson, Rene Emmanuel Sadi, issued a strongly worded official press release, firmly refuting publication by Jeune Afrique the previous day. The Paris-based magazine had written that President Paul Biya had suffered a severe bout of exhaustion or illness dating back to the 20th May National Day celebrations. According to them, this has prompted an extended stay in Geneva for medical attention. In the world of investigative journalism, Jeune Afrique aired on the grounds that 1. President Paul Biya is in Geneva, yes, but has not been admitted to any hospital or medical clinic over there. Rene Sadi clarified and explained this fully. Clearly, the magazine had relied on sensationalism, failed to investigate, thus distorting the truth, whereas with the resources they have, a well-researched investigation could have brought out a balanced and factual report. 2. Jeune Afrique's claims of an urgent medical admission of the head of state into a Yaoundé health facility following National Day festivities in May also turned out to be completely false. So, what then were the intentions, or shall I say motivations, of Jeune Afrique in the circumstances? The government spokesperson condemned the report as unfounded, malicious speculation, and an attempt to destabilize public opinion. Would it then appear that investigative integrity was sacrificed just to sell copies of the magazine? Clearly, Jeune Afrique surprised every practitioner of the trade by straying from the principles of professional journalism. The other issue of concern is the weekend debates that focused on the president's departure to Europe, how Cameroonians were not informed of his exact whereabouts, and how they learned details of the trip from the foreign press. Suffice to know that from a strict constitutional and legal standpoint, no law explicitly gives Cameroonians the right to know or compels the state to issue a declaration every time the president travels abroad. The Constitution of Cameroon, including recent amendments, does not dictate that the public must be formally notified of the president's precise travel itinerary or personal movements. No. Nevertheless, the civil cabinet of the presidency usually issues an official press release to inform. And finally, just as Rene Sadi said, there is continuity of official business when the head of state travels abroad. He remains in charge of national affairs and monitors state dossiers. In other words, the state of Cameroon doesn't shut down in the absence of the first citizen.